This is Roppongi Rocks, and we are backstage with Mike Vescera and his band.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
How do you feel after a great gig here in Tokyo?
It was awesome. Great. Always love to come here. People are the best.
Indeed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, tonight's show really awesome. Especially so he played the English song. So 30年ぶり?
Yeah, the first time in 30 years, one of the
yeah,
songs, yeah. That's right.
We do. And speaking of being in Japan, your career has been intertwined with Japan for a long time.
Many years.
In various forms. Did it start with Loudness, or how did it start? What was the whole, how did it happen, and why did you stay close to Japan?
With Loudness, I always wanted to come here. Obsession always wanted to tour here. And when Loudness, when I sang for them, I was living here on and off. And I just love the people here, and I love everything about it. And then the whole Yngwie thing happened, and it's just kind of happened. But I do love coming here. I love the people, love the fans. So, it's pretty much how it happened. It's nothing, no mystery, nothing crazy. So.
Fair enough. And Jien, you've stepped into the shoes of Yngwie Malmsteen and Akira Takasaki today.
Yeah, don't forget Imperial.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
you.
and don't forget John Bruno.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you stepped into the shoes of a number of great guitarists.
Yeah.
How does that feel for you, being a younger generation of guitarists?
Yeah, so actually, so that's so honored for me, because so I was learning this kind of guitarist material when I was a junior high school. But anyway, so I'd like to tell you that so listening this interview, maybe so young guy listening this interview, I should say dream come true. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
And obviously you're paying respects and tributes to the past today.
Yes.
Nods and tips of the hat. And I realized when I was standing there as Giles and Jimmy from Alcatrazz.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, great performance.
Yeah, awesome.
But also, you played with Yngwie. Yngwie was the guitarist in Alcatrazz.
Yes.
And Alcatrazz now playing with you.
Yes.
And you performing an Alcatrazz song. And is this something you think about as an artist? Like, oh, we should pay tribute there? Or does it just happen when the right people happen to be in the right place?
It just happens.
Yeah.
It's nothing that, it's always something we wish for, but it's nothing that we plan. This just kind of happened. And when they asked me, I'm like, oh, that would be great. Let's do it. That's awesome.
Good.
And it just works out. And it was killer. I'm so happy that we did.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And you felt good about it, playing with some legends as well?
だからここはベンツ的な人と一緒にここに出るのはどんな感じですか？
Japanese really well.
Best thing in my life ever.
Yeah.
the most important thing ever in my life. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
You first.
もうそれこそ自分がそのジェン君と同じだけど、もう中学生とか高校生の時に聴いてた憧れの人ばっかりだから、もう本当感動してます。感動の毎日です。
Yeah, just like Jien, it's all people he's been listening to since he was in middle school and then on, and what inspired him to be a musician. So it's just a huge honor for him.
Yeah.
And as for myself, obviously the same. Like
Yeah,
it's absolutely huge for me.
Especially he's a disciple of the Joe Stan.
I'm a student of these guys' current band member, and it's pretty crazy,
Also he's band member.
Joe Stump.
Yeah, you played with Joe as well, I remember.
Oh yeah, Joe's great. Love Joe.
Yeah.
Just,
So it's
don't tell him I said that.
But it's just a huge honor, and Mike has been, so spry and like alive during this tour after so many decades, and to be with such a legend and just hang out it's really a dream come true
In
for me.
fact, he don't believe when I call him. So Michael Vescera will come to Japan. So can you join the tour? Oh, we just watching his show. Well, no, you will become the best friend.
I thought he was saying like, oh, I got backstage passes to Mike Vescera. Let's go meet him. No, he's saying like play with Mike Vescera. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
There you go.
Indeed. And Mike, you don't have one Budokan live release. You have two Budokan live releases, one with Loudness and one with Yngwie.
Yes.
Will there be a third one? Can we hope for that? Is that a goal?
We hope so. There's been offers to do the 7-sign reunion. They wanted us to do a whole another Budokan thing with 7-sign, but unfortunately there's powers to be in the middle that are preventing it. But there's been offers, and that would be awesome. You know, Loudness possibly. You know,
Time will tell.
We'll see.
And what's next? You've got a bunch of gigs now in Japan.
Yeah.
And will this sort of formation do something together more after this, or that depends on what happens in the
Yeah,
future?
we hope so. We're talking about different things, so I think so. There's different. We're talking about possibly doing more of an anime thing, maybe more Animetal USA and that type thing next. So we'll see. We hope.
Yeah. And you played in recent years. It tends to be more like projects and sessions and special things. Is that something you do because you prefer it that way? Because obviously before you were more of a band member.
Yeah, it's a sign of the times. It's the way it is now to survive. But I would prefer being a band and touring, obviously. But you have to do what you need to do to survive. So it's just a sign of the times.
Fair enough. Well, thank you very much for talking to Roppongi Rocks, and cheers for a great gig.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Rock on.